Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. So today is another video of me trying out some makeup that I recently bought, and yeah, this is gonna be a first try out video for me. So today I have a couple of products to choose from. I have some products from NYX, or are known as NYX. I have some products from Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and I have one product from Elf as well. So let me first show you all of the products, and if I don't use them today, I am probably gonna film another video and try them out in that video for sure. Let me first show you what I have standing right here. So I have this NYX Professional Makeup Passport Afterlife Republic of All Souls Beetlejuice palette. So this is a cheek palette, and I have to say I loved the Beetlejuice movie, the new one. I've already seen the old one obviously as well. I've seen the new one in the cinema with my sister and it was so funny, and yeah, I have a hoodie of Beetlejuice and absolutely love it. So I thought it was so cool when I found this, and this is what the inside looks like. So it says "Don't say it again," and then you have Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, and then a actually Beetlejuice printed in right there. So I thought this looked really cute, especially I thought this color story was really interesting, because I'm for sure cannot use this as blush, but I could use it for eyeshadow or something. But I thought it was so cute. Then I have another product from NYX from the Beetlejuice collection, and it's a color palette, so are known as eyeshadow palette. So this is what the outside packaging looks like, and then this is what the inside packaging looks like. So I was so curious about these shimmery shades, look how pretty they look, and then this looks so much fun. And it gives me such much Beetlejuice vibes as well. And then the other product that I have from NYX is a butter gloss, and I actually got this for free because I ordered above a euro thing, when you buy this much euros, well, when you buy it for this much euros you get a free butter gloss. So I got this free butter gloss in the shade Cinnamon Roll. I actually think this is a really pretty shade, if I have to be honest. Then I have one product from Elf, and I've never tried this product before, but when I saw this on the website, I thought it looked really cute. So this is in the shade Glisten Peach, and it's a monochromatic multi-stick. And this is what the color looks like. So it was kind of hard to see online what the color was actually gonna look like, because in real life it looks a little bit more brown than it does peach, but the other ones were actually very bright pink or really really dark. So I thought this was a perfect in-between product. And then I have three products from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. One of these three I have not tried before. So let me first start off with the product I have tried before, and this product is a Supreme Gloss. And this is actually a really nice gloss with more pigment than his normal glosses have. So it's actually a combination of two products, a little bit of a lipstick-ish vibes, but it's a gloss, so it's very shiny and pretty. And it's in the shade Mannequin, and I did know I was gonna love this color because I already have this shade in a liquid lipstick as well. And then I have a, what are they called? Eye gloss powder, and I already have two of these, but this color was so pretty. This is what the packaging looks like, and then I have the color Brain Freeze. When you open it up, it has this little lid to protect the product from coming out, and then this is the color. Doesn't that look very pretty and icy blue? Yeah, that's what I thought. It looks so beautiful. And then the last product is one I have never tried before from his brand, and that's a eyeshadow stick, a liquid, well, not shadow stick, a liquid star eyeshadow in the shade Groovy Dreams, and it's in a green color. And look at this packaging, I love this monochromatic thing on top right there. It looks so beautiful. So yeah, those are all the products I recently got. But what I quickly am going to do is I'm gonna use some bronzer on my face to sculpt my face a little bit, because sometimes it's like just looking a little bit flat when you don't do so and you're putting other makeup on as well. So let me just like bronze up my face and I'll be right back. By the way, I'm sorry if the light is like changing so much, but the sun is coming in and out, and with that being there in and out, the room gets a little bit more warmer in the background and things like that. So yeah, I did sculpt my face a little and I did my brows with this Adore palette from Catrice. I have the shade right here in well, I have a shade in here which is called, I thought it was called, yeah, Gerald's, right there, and that's the perfect shade of my brows. And for sculpting my face, I use my Hoola bronzer, which is in this Benefit palette. So yeah, and now we're gonna continue with what we came here for. So the first thing we are going to try today is the NYX Professional Makeup Passport from Beetlejuice collection. And let me see what kind of colors I'm gonna use today. So I think I'm gonna use this shade on top. It's, well, it actually has no shade names. It's called 123. So shade 1 with the Beetlejuice engraving in there. That's the shade we're gonna use on my cheeks today. Just lightly stamping my brush in there. That look very pretty on the brush. I was not expecting that one there. Dang it. Did I do it wrong? Should I start it like right there? I'm just very used to my brush like this, but it already has something on there, so oh dang it. Try to fix this. Okay, I guess this is already better. Let me stamp first and then swipe. It is pretty pigmented, dang. I should not expect this to be not that pigmented, but it is very pretty. It has a little bit of this purple / lilac color to it, which I think looks really nice on my skin tone. No, I don't have blush blindness. I just like to apply a little bit more blush because I'm very pale and during the day this always disappears first thing actually. So if you put on a little bit more, it's gonna stay a little bit longer. With that being said, I was not expecting it to be this pigmented, but I'm gonna swatch all of these shades for you. So this is a shade 1 right there. Oh, I should have known it was pigmented. Then we have this shade 2, which very pretty shimmery shade, but definitely not a blush for me, I think. And then the last shade, which is really dark and also very, very pigmented. They do look very pretty though. I cannot wait to try and work with this palette a little bit more, so that's really, really nice. Because we have no highlighter in any of these palettes, I'm gonna use this e.l.f. stick, the monochromatic multi-stick, in the shade, like I just said, Glistening Peach, and I'm first gonna swatch it, but this is actually what the products look like. This is what the product look like blending in. Does it look like a blush? No, monochromatic multi-stick. I'm not really sure if it's that shiny. It's more like a blush kind of shade. Like, look at that, it's this one. Sorry. It's this one. Well, oh, it does have a pretty shine to it. So let me see if I can use a brush with it. A little bit on this brush. I do see some color change, but I don't think the brush works. Do we see a shine? A very subtle shine. I don't think this is a highlighter. I think this is more like a blush for me. I'm gonna try this product out another time. Quickly gonna use a highlighter from this from this Benefit palette, and I'm gonna use the shade Cookie right here, which is one of my favorite highlighters. Twirl in there. Just like, look at that. That's what you call a highlighter. It wasn't like called a highliner. It was not called a highliner after all, I know that, but like if it says multi-chrome, normally it's more like a little bit of a highlightery shade, I guess. And for today, I think we're gonna use this palette from NYX, the Beetlejuice palette, because I was so excited to try this palette out. So I'm first gonna swatch it for you. I'm just so excited, like look at this color palette. This looks so beautiful. Let's start like this row and then that row. I think I will. The Great Beyond, which is a white shade. Shrinker, which is a brown shade. Gold Squad. Ooh, look at that. Winter River, which I'm really excited about. Oh yes, that looks really nice. I hope the angle is a little bit the same. My battery just died, so yeah. We were here, like, we swatched the first row. And now we're gonna swatch the second row. Pearly Gates. And we're gonna just continue right there. Oh, that's really nice as well. Afterlife Forever. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh, that looks so pretty. Woo. Bioexorcism. Nightmare Material, which is... It's a black color and it's supposed to have these shimmers in there, but I'm not really sure if you can see, but they are here like on my fingers. Like these shimmers are supposed to be in the shade. So what we're gonna do now is gonna use my eyeshadow primer, and this is from MAC. It's in the shade Painterly and it's a Pro Longwear paint pot. And I'm pretty far and I probably need a new one soon. I'm first gonna put this on my eyes, and if you follow me for a while... Oh, dang, this is the wrong brush. What I was gonna say is, if you followed me for a while, you know I have pretty oily eyelids, so I actually really need this on my lids, because if I don't, they're probably gonna, like, not on my eyelid, but in like the creases right there, my makeup is probably gonna disappear because of the oiliness of my eyelids. So yeah, that's actually like, it's kind of really sad, but sometimes it's like I don't really mind that much, and the products like are really like more of a skin tone, so then it's okay. But if we're like doing like very heavy makeup, I obviously want the color to stay there and not disappear during the day. So if you don't have like that much oily eyelids, you probably don't need it, except for sometimes makeup stays on a little bit better. So the first thing we are going to do is going to use the shade Great Beyond, and we're putting that all over the lid as a base color. And I know this is like not everyone's cup of tea to like have this like very bright base color, but I thought like normally I use a skin shade, but like not, why not use this color which is in the palette, because I just got this palette and I want to try this palette out. So we're gonna wipe this away with a bigger brush like the excess. Yeah, and then we have a pretty nice bright base for our makeup. So we're gonna do this on the other eye as well. And by the way, sometimes I'm thinking like, I normally do this on my arm, but like sometimes I feel like I should do it on my chest, just like Tati does. Like, comment down below what you think about that. I think it's actually like looking very fancy and fun. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you would like that idea. I'm gonna go in with the shade Shrinker, which is the brown shade in. I'm gonna use my fluffy brush to do so. So I'm just putting that, oh my god, this is, why do I do this? I knew this was gonna be pigmented. Let's just blend and hope for the best. This is a really pretty brown color. And now I have a more precisely blending brush, and I'm gonna use the shade Bioexorcism, which is the purple shade, and I'm gonna put that, yeah, nice, a little bit more inwards than I did with the brown color. And I was gonna say this color is a little bit less pigmented than the other one, but that's not true. Like, look at the pigment, it looks very colorful and very pretty. I kind of want to use the green and blue, but I'm not really sure if that's gonna fit with this look. Like, first let me put the green over here. Whoa, oh my goodness, look at that. That's so beautiful. Can you see the shine? Oh yeah, and by the way, I normally always use my fingers to apply shimmers because that gives the most beautiful effect there is with shimmery eyeshadow, at least for on the eyelid. So kind of want to use the like pink purpley shade on this outer portion of the eyelid. I'm happy. This is like what I wanted to have from this shade. Like, look at it. It's so pretty. Let's see if this color is as pretty as the... Let's blend these two together. How I do that is I first put down the darker shade and then I put a little bit of the lighter shade over it, and then you have like this pretty blended eye look, which I think looks very pretty. It's very Beetlejuice vibe. It's like green and purple pink. With a tiny brush, I'm gonna go into the shade Pearl Gates, which is this silver shimmery shade, and I'm gonna put that in the inner corner. Pretty. Let's put a little bit of my highlighter over it because I think that would look better. Yeah. Well, we use many shades of this palette. I just didn't use the black shade and the blue shade. So next product we're going to use now is still for the eyes. And I thought, why not use this Jeffree Star Cosmetics Liquid Star Shadow for the waterline? Because they were supposed to be eye safe, obviously. Artistry shadow. Whoa, I was gonna say palette. Yeah, this packaging is insane, by the way. I love this monochromatic color on top. It looks very beautiful with this shade, and this is what the shade looks like. It's a very pretty dark green shade. It's a little bit darker than what I have going on, but if you like blend it out a little, it's not that dark anymore. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna use this like brush, use some of this color, and gonna put this in my waterline carefully, like that. So it's not too dark, but there's still a little color in there, because yeah, that looks way better, because I think it looks so beautiful to have something in your waterline. Because I used to do this with his liquid eyeshadows, no, with his liquid lipstick. I used to put them in my waterline and then I would set them with a color very close and they would stay on my waterline for the entire day. Yeah, by the way, can you see a difference? Really nice shade. And yeah, look, it's not moving anymore, so that's all dried up. That's really nice. So that's really nice for the waterline as well, and probably really nice as an eyeliner. I need to try that very soon. I love this color and I think it would look very pretty with an eye look like this. I don't think we're gonna use this shade today, this shimmery shade, so I'm gonna use that one another time. But I think this looks so pretty. I'm so happy with the way this turned out. So the next product we're going to use is a lip product. So I have two to choose from and I think this one is a little bit lighter than this one. So I'm gonna try this one out. And I do already have another shade. I'm not really sure what shade. Wait, I will search it up. So this is the shade I already have, which is a very pink shade and it's called No Shame. Also very pretty. So yeah, this is the color I'm using now today. It's called Mannequin and this is a very pretty neutral brown and I absolutely love the applicator. It's like kind of different, but like with this you can like probably do your whole lips. It smells really nice. And I love this shade because with this shade of like how the product is like going in there, you can use so much of this product all at once. And it's very easy to apply to the lips and you don't have to like dip in like many times. And obviously this is not gonna dry because it's not a liquid lipstick. It's like more like a gloss kind of thing. Let me see if this works together with this lip product. So it gives it a little bit more depth. Then I'm gonna put a little bit of the other product on the lips as well. I like the NYX butter glosses as well because I've used them before. So I'm quickly gonna curl my lashes, put some mascara on, do my hair, and I'll be right back for my finished, well, my final thoughts of how these products work. This is what the finished eye look looks like. Let me know if you like this, what you think, what's your favorite product. Does it fit me? Does it look nice with my eye color? Does it look nice with my hair, my skin color, things like that. So the first thing we used is this palette, and that looks pretty nice. I'm like really curious about the other two colors. I am probably not gonna use the other one, well, the orange one, as a blush because it's pretty dang orange and I don't think that's right for my skin tone. But this one I could probably use, but this purple one looks really nice on my skin tone if you ask me. Yeah, I did use a purple shadow before from Colourpop from the Pokemon collection, but that's a cream, and this is a powder, but I still like it and it really fits with this look. So yeah, I totally love this palette and I cannot wait to use this more. And then we go on to this eyeshadow palette. So I have to say I absolutely love this palette so far. Like, look how pretty this looks. I'm so happy the way my eyes turned out, and I do have to say, not really sure if you can see, but there are some shimmers like going down there. Some people don't like that. I actually don't really mind. I still think it looks very pretty, and I love glitter and I love shimmer, so I do have a pretty like in your face highlighter on as well, so I don't really mind that. But if you do, like, just be like mindful about that. Like, it's probably gonna fall, and that's maybe because I put it a lot on because I wanted it to be pretty shiny. But yeah, that's what you want from a shimmer, right? So yeah, just keep that in mind. I do know my mom, like, especially really don't like it when shimmers do that. I myself don't really mind, but yeah, I'm like this person who wears makeup when I feel like it and don't wear it every day, and my mom does wear it every day, so I could totally understand when you're having like this full face, full face, when you're having some pretty blush on, some BB cream or something like that, and then you have these shimmers falling over your cheek. I get that it's not like the perfect thing in the world, especially like also when you're doing a full face or something, but I still really like this product. And the only two shimmers, well, shimmers, this one is with a glitter, but the only two shades we have not used yet is this one and that one, but the other one's like pretty nice if you ask me. So yeah, then the e.l.f. product, I'm not really sure what I think about this yet. I do have to try this like a blush or something, maybe on the lips, maybe on the eyes, because it says it's a multi-stick, so it says on full face. So I should probably try that. Maybe that's better, but it's definitely not a highlighter like I first thought it would be. Then we have not used this one, so I'm gonna use this one in another video, maybe together with this one, I'm not really sure. Yeah. Then the next product that we did use is this liquid eyeshadow from Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and I do have to say I did not set it and it's still there, and I don't see it like moving or something like that. I love the shade, it's really nice, and I cannot oh, my ring. I cannot wait to like use this on my eyelids. So yeah, that's probably gonna be another video as well, because I do want to try this on my eyelids as well, because I absolutely love this color and I don't really have that much liquid shadows as well. And then the last two products we used are these two lip products, and I do have to say they look very pretty together. They also look very pretty on their own. This is a little bit darker than this one, but yeah, I like glosses as well, so this is really nice. And with that being said, then this is the finished makeup and the end of this video. So yeah. With that being said, this is the end of this video, and I do have to say I really like my makeup. I have nowhere to go tonight, so I'm just gonna stay at home with this very pretty makeup on my face, which I absolutely love. I'm probably gonna do again because it was really nice to do so, and yeah, it's very pretty. So If you like this video, please give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and turn on notifications so you get a notification every time I upload a brand new video. And for now, I hope you enjoyed this video. If there were like any products you've used before or you think I should use different or some shades I should use, like definitely comment that down below. I would love to hear your opinion about like all of those things I just said. And yeah, with that being said, I hope you like this video. I hope you have a nice day and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!